When it comes to I.S.S, it appears Ariana DeBose plans to actively avoid the usual Oscar slump a lot of people experience, especially people of color, via this sci-fi drama where there's a nuclear war going on and there's a battle to take control of the International Space Station. So to summarize the film, even though pretty much the overview kind of handled that, Kira is a new member of the International Space Station and she has left behind on Earth mostly heartache, and now she just wants to focus on her research dealing with growing organs. However, as a nuclear war breaks out on Earth, she finds herself stuck between her American colleagues and her Russian counterparts, who are tasked with taking over the International Space Station by any means necessary. So this is going to be a short review because a lot happens, but also at the same time not a lot happens because this is only a 90-minute movie. Perfect time length. Now, highlight is because there's a slew of complicated relationships between the 6 members that we see on the International Space Station, it leaves you very much questioning who can Kira trust, if she might be even trustable at times, and ultimately who is going to survive this movie. Because her superior, Gordon, is dating one of the Russians named Veronica. 2 of the Russians, Alexei and Nikolai, are brothers, and then Christopher, who is another American, he has children in California, so his goal is always about finding a way home to them. So with these combating goals and combating relationships, because of course Nikolai and Alexei, who are brothers, are very much friends with Veronica, and they even have a relationship with Gordon at some point, but needless to say, it very much becomes a question of, are people going to be more so loyal to their country or to the relationships they built on an International Space Station? Which one's going to take precedent? But I should note, it's not just both of their countries ordering them to take over the station, but to add on to the issues, the International Space Station is apparently falling toward the Earth. It needs to have its thrusters boosted, and apparently only someone on Earth can do that. So to add on to all the issues, they not only have to take over the space station, but get the job done quick enough so that they can save the space station from falling out of the sky, and ultimately making anything they may try to do in order to take over the station not if they kill the wrong person or get too injured to do anything. Which leads to the on-the-fence topic, and that's the ending. It's very hard to end films like this because there's a question of where do you cut things off. Do you cut things off when it seems like there's no hope? Do you cut things off once one of the major tasks are done, or both of the major tasks in this movie's case? And considering there is a full-on nuclear war going on Earth, do you have any of the characters go down to Earth and finish things down there and show what happened? There's so many different endpoints, and it's hard to really satisfy everybody with where you want to finish things and present a proper conclusion. And unfortunately, when it comes to I.S.S, while you appreciate the filler elements as characters get whittled down by betrayals and everything, when it comes to the ending, I can't say it's necessarily satisfying. It's fitting, but it's not like after an hour and a half in the movie, you're like, this is good and I'm okay with how this ended. You're going to be left potentially wanting more. So overall, while imperfect, there's no denying as you question who may live, die, and if survivors will even get to celebrate their victory. I.S.S takes you for a notable ride, and it's definitely something that will continue Ariana DeBose's notable career and continue to beef up her legacy.